Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Team Murkrow coming to you with another video. Today, some more VGC 18. This will be the final upload I do with this team, at least for now. Maybe I'll come back to it later. We're going to get into it. We've had some pretty interesting battles, some pretty heartbreaking moments, some pretty noob moves by me, by my opponents. Let's see if we can do this team some justice here at the end. I think it's a pretty strong, obviously if it wins a regional, it's a pretty strong team. But that's why I like using some of these teams, because I feel like as a player I'm good with specific modes and specific types of teams. So I like doing this because it kind of makes me expand my horizons. Okay, Murkrow. I forget what this thing does. It's Eviolite, I know that. Pretty obvious. I forget what it does though. I'm gonna cheat. See how fast my computer can be. Murkrow VGC. Quickly, quickly! Oh, yeah, okay, gets Prankster. Tailwind, oh, Quash, that's what it is. Foul Play and Taunt. So I have to be careful of the Quash, which makes your move get pushed back. I don't know if that's how you, like, it kind of delays your move later on. I think it makes you go last. So I definitely want Persian here. And I don't know about Superior, but Persian could be really good for that Mega Metagross. Charizard could be really good here as well. Maybe even, well, but Suicune's tempting because he does have the potential Mega Sceptile. He also has potential Mega Metagross. Tapu Koko could be strong here. So I think I'm gonna do like a Persian Tapu Koko lead with Suicune and Charizard in the back. Because the thing with Superior, it's only got one offensive move, and it's a strong offensive move. Because, I mean, even if you get up to +2, even resisted Pokemon will be taking a significant amount of damage from it. +4, +6, doesn't matter resisted or not. You're going to be picking up 2 shots across the board. Murkrow Sceptile, not what I was expecting. I still got a strong lead, though, because I can just fake out Dazzling Gleam here. Yeah, I guess... Yeah, then I just have to be careful of the Lightning Rod. So I guess I see why he led with Murkrow Sceptile. I could go for Icy Wind, Dazzling Gleam here as well. I just don't want to take any risks. Let's take the free damage here. And he might just protect, that's fine. He's going to withdraw Murkrow right off the bat. Icy Wind would have been huge here. Would have been huge. Because my Tapu Koko would be the fastest Pokemon on the field. Electric Seed, huh? Is it going to be bulky? And Detect from Sceptile, okay. Okay, so things are a lot different now. Ooh. Yes! Critical hit. So see, hopefully this will pick up a decent amount of damage on... Wow, okay. So his okay, so wow. His Tapu Koko actually wrecks my team. I guess, well, except for the Charizard, but Charizard isn't Mega yet, so... I think I might just let Persian go down here, if it happens. I'm gonna go for an Icy Wind. And just another Dazzling Gleam, I guess. Because... Okay, so there's Mega Evolution. I was gonna say, I don't really know if there's much he can do to take out my Tapu Koko, so there's no point in protecting, really. Because if he double target... Okay, so he goes for Discharge. Not bad. Pretty good. Okay, so... And here's the Dazzling Gleam. Wow. Impressive damage. And then Leaf Storm into, hopefully, Tapu Koko. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, with the boost, he's definitely going to pick up the knockout, but this Icy Wind might pick up a double knockout here. Which I'm not gonna be too upset about. Okay, very nice. Because that just got rid of two incredibly fast Pokemon of his. I guess if he did bring Gyarados, it's going to be a problem. Well, I guess I do have Charizard, though. So I'll bring in Suicune here, because then if he does have Gyarados, I can just set up a Tailwind, and then I won't get intimidated. That's going to be Archeops, okay. So Charizard's still going to be good here. And Murkrow. Alright. So let's go for... I think just an Icy Wind, Tailwind here is what I want. That way I can guarantee speed control. Archeops is really fast, yeah. So, and so, show me. I was gonna say, show me the double flinch, please, just so we can make things interesting, so I can start raging again. And Murkrow not even going for a priority move here. Okay, so there's the flinch and Snarl. Okay. So I'm just gonna do the same thing, rinse and repeat. If I get the Tailwind, that means I'm guaranteed to outspeed. I don't think... Okay, so there's... Okay, so he sets up his own Tailwind. There it is. We'll see. Okay, Murkrow avoids, doesn't matter. What I'm more worried about is this Archeops. I guess I do have to be careful of Quash as well, now that I think about it. So that could actually pose a problem. Because he could just quash my Charizard. But, I mean, at the same time, though, a Thunderbolt and a... He can't quash Thunderbolt or Thunder Punch and Scald. And I think at this point, both of them will be enough to pick up the knockout. I could Dragon Dance here, but I'm just going to go for... Yeah, because I got... Hold on. Yeah, so I got off 2 speed drops, and I have Tailwind up, so I'll outspeed his Archeops. I'm just go for a Scald Thunderbolt, or Thunder Punch into the Archeops. If he protects, doesn't matter. I guess he did get off a Snarl, though. I think Suicune protected or avoided. Okay, so there's the Quash, probably into Charizard. Okay. Doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, he still outspeeds Suicune. That's not good. Okay, we don't flinch. Should be enough. Yeah. And we get a nice Thunder Punch off into the Murkrow. And there it is. That was a quick one. Very few protects, that's why. I think I protected... I don't think I ever protected. I think he protected once at the very beginning. But yeah, Tapu Koko, that was actually pretty clutch. And then... That's why I was okay. I could have protected Tapu Koko there. I guess... Well, because the thing... I could have protected Tapu Koko. But if... And then, if he Leaf Stormed the Persian, though, that would have been bad for me. So that's why I was okay with kind of trading. Or I was like, he can't... If he double targets something, then I'll punish him by going for Icy Wind and Dazzling Gleam. That way I'll get off a ton of damage. And if he double targets... If he double targets the Persian, then Tapu Koko will still be at full health. And then if he double targets Tapu Koko, I'll get off the Icy Wind. But I wasn't even expecting to pick up a double knockout there. It's like 20-25% health damage. Or of the Sceptile's health with that Icy Wind. It was crazy. Next opponent here, the triple starter. We've got Kommo-o, Lycanroc, Chestnut, Charizard, Primarina, and Garchomp. So, you got quite a few Z-move users, to be honest. In my opinion, Lycanroc, using it without its Z-move, well, like, I don't know why you would really want to use it without its Z-move, because it gets rid of the terrain. He doesn't have any terrain sitters on his team. But then you have Kommo-o, who's not really that good without his Z-move. And then, so it's going to be Mega Charizard, I'm pretty sure. It could be Mega Garchomp as well to deal with some of the sand teams. So, what's he probably going to lead with? We might see a Kommo-o lead on his part. I don't really need to lead with Persian. I don't really even need to bring Persian. I guess, well, he could bring Garchomp, though. I could go with a Tapu Koko Suicune lead, though. I think I'm going to do that. Tapu Koko Suicune. Celesteela looking pretty good here. And do I want Charizard or Superior in the back? Both have their... I think I'm going to go Superior. Mainly to help deal with the Garchomp. So I'll have to I'll try and keep that in mind. What would be better, Superior or Charizard here? I just think Superior gives me a little bit of the better options, because the Garchomp is going to be a decent issue with my team. I did bring Celesteela, yes, but... Okay, so he's going to go Charizard, Lycanroc. So I'm very happy with my lead here. Definitely very happy with my lead. I have a few options here. I can Tailwind Protect, but then he can double target down Suicune. You could protect Charizard and Z-move my... I could protect... he could Z-move my Suicune, or he could protect Charizard and Z-move my... Tapu Koko, sorry, I was thinking, because he could also, like, switch in his Garchomp here. So, I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt into Charizard. I could go for a Dazzling Gleam here and predict a read. Oh, he's actually not even going to... Oh, he's not even going to Mega Evolve, if it's even a Mega. Okay, so that's a free knockout on the Charizard there. Maybe he was predicting an over... Or thinking I'd over-predict. No Z-move either. We get off the Tailwind. Okay. So, it could have been a Mega Charizard. He maybe just didn't want to Mega Evolve yet. And... Or maybe he... Okay, so he's going to bring in Chestnut. Okay, so he's got a few options here. As do I. I'm going to go for an Ice Beam. See, because Chestnut, yeah, because with what I have in the back, Lycanroc's not that big of a deal. I'm going to Ice Beam and Dazzling Gleam into the Chestnut. He might just protect it here. Okay, so he's not even going to protect with anything. The crit on Lycanroc, so Chestnut's going to go down. Not even going to be able to take down Suicune. We already get to see what his last Pokemon is, and we can decide what we want to keep, what we want to get rid of, or what we aren't too concerned with keeping. Getting rid of kind of sounds like it's mean. I'm going to bring in Superior here. We got rid of Charizard. Superior is just going to be good because it's going to be able to set up, and it's going to be fast. It's going to be Komodo. Okay. So, still not over. Komodo still a decent threat. So I'm just going to Leaf Storm, Lycanroc, and Ice Beam Komodo. Keep it simple. So I guess, yeah, I forgot about Komodo. But even if he gets off his Z-move here, I still have one more turn of Tailwind. If he... I mean, I don't even know if he's just trolling with this team or what. But because he has done nothing but attack. No protects, no setup moves. And oh my... Wow, okay. Let's add insult to injury, why don't we? I don't know. I feel like this guy may have been trolling a little bit. So he got like the ultimate troll with this one. I want to see if Leaf Storm's enough to knock him out. No, it's only once resisted. I thought maybe it was going to be quad resistant. No. I had to think about that for a second. And there's the forfeit. And the Z-move wouldn't have mattered. Because he would have just Z-moved there, and then he would have gone down. Because he would have had a... If he went for the Z-move, he would have had to knock out both my Pokemon with the Z-move. Because Ice Beam would have knocked him out. And then, I guess, I don't know, maybe not. But there's no way he could have knocked out Suicune with his Z-move there. So we'll do one more, couple of speed rounds here. And see what we can get here for this last one. I don't know, I'm pretty speechless after that last one. I don't know if it was one of those troll teams. We got like a couple of those in the International Challenge. It was a little crazy, a little funny to watch, I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, that guy, no protects, no nothing, no Z moves, no Mega Evolution. Could have been a Mega Garchomp, but you see that we can't find anybody. All the noobs are cowering in fear right now. Oh no, Steam Crawley's on. Oh, there we go. We got a noob, 1500 rating. And we're gonna go up against Cresselia, Thundurus, Landorus, Charizard, Tyranitar, and Aegislash. So he's got a dual weather possibility. Persian could be decent here. This thing has no fighting type moves. It's a little... But I mean, at the same time, Celesteela can deal with Tyranitar just fine. We've seen that Heavy Slam is a 2-shot. So, let's see. This could be my opportunity to lead Persian Superior. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to have Celesteela in the back. And I think I want Suicune as my last Pokemon. You gotta be careful with the Volt Absorb on his Thundurus. So I don't know if I want Tapu Koko around. And then the only thing that Tapu Koko's gonna be hit for a super effective stab would be, or there's two I guess, would be the Charizard and the Tyranitar. But Suicune can hit both of those for super effective stab as well. And then it'll also be able to hit the Landorus. And it'll provide some support. So I think that's gonna be my lead here. We'll see how this one goes. Quite the interesting team. You get the dual weather option. So Charizard sitting in the back. Just when you see those rock type, when you see that Landorus, I don't know, maybe he's good against Landorus. Maybe you just have to avoid the Intimidate. And once you set up a Dragon Dance, even if it's Scarfed, you might outspeed Landorus and be able to 2-shot it. So let's see what we got here. Thundurus, Cresselia. Okay. So I could... I'm just going to go for a Taunt here into Cresselia. Just a fake out Taunt will suffice. Oh, it wasn't really a Trick Room team, was it? And Thundurus flinches and can't use Trick Room after the Taunt. Okay. Wasn't really... Well, I guess it is a bit of a slower team. Kind of a mixed team, so you can make it a Trick Room team if you want, I would suppose. So... Let's see, because I might have Ice Beam. Don't want to set up Icy Winds here. I already outspeed, there's no point. Let's see, do I want to... No, I don't want a Parting Shot either. Let's try and pick up a knockout onto this Thundurus with a Swagger Foul Play combination. And then there's always the chance that he hits himself in Confusion as well. He might have some cheese moves, some support moves. So let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, close. If he hits himself... Z move? Come on, man. No! No! Oh yeah, I think I knew about this. It was on one of the QR code frame teams that I had. The Z Focus Blast. That would have been huge right there. We almost knocked him out. That's crazy. Alright. Not too upset. It is going to be a free switch for me. Oh, maybe not? Oh no, this goes really slow. Okay. Yeah, free switch for me. Can't complain. Thundurus is in a bad spot. But he did get off his Z move. So a strong turn for him. Not really sure what I was expecting, but... Let's see. Let's bring in Celesteela here. I guess it's true. I actually did a lot of damage to Superior. Now that I think about it. Okay. So if he has Charizard in the back, it could be bad. He might have Aegislash. That might be why he prioritized taking out the Persian there. Or maybe he does Landorus, Tyranitar in the back as well. That's also a possibility. So we have Suicune in the back. I'm going to go for... Ah, but then... that's true. He's... I guess I have to let... I'm going to go for a Leech Seed and the Leaf Storm into Thundurus. Okay, he's going to withdraw. I was going to say, I need it to go down. He's going to bring in Landorus. That's actually going to be good damage for me. So yeah, that would make sense. But we're going to get off good damage here. A crit. Well, okay, maybe that wasn't as good damage as I thought it was going to be. I was thinking about bringing in Suicune to take the Ice Beam, but I was like, I need to get rid of the Thundurus because I have Suicune and Cresselia, and that's it. So we'll see. I'm at -1. I'm going to be at -1 for the remainder of the game, so it's going to be a lot harder to take out a potential Tyranitar. And there's Trick Room. I actually don't mind Trick Room going up now. But I'm not going to try and set up a Tailwind. So he might switch out Landorus here. I'm just going to go for a Leech Seed into the Landorus slot, and I would want to say that a Scald should be enough to pick out Landorus. It might be a Soul... no. It's not a Soul Vest. But nothing, I mean... If it's... I'm just going to go for... No, I'm not going to risk anything. Scald should be enough. You never know these days. He's going to withdraw Cresselia. Okay. Into Tyranitar. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought his last two Pokemon were going to be. So let's see if it's Sand Rush or Sand Force in the U-turn. 0 damage. And see what he brings in here. If it's Cresselia, or he might sack off Thundurus here. Get off another Intimidate. And he's goes back in the Cresselia. Okay. Well, I will get off another, or a nice Leech Seed into Cresselia. So, I mean, if I get rid of... Well, I guess yeah, he's not going to bring in Thundurus now, because it could just go down to the Sand. Okay, Cresselia's already at 50% health. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So... let's just go for a Heavy Slam into Tyranitar and a Snarl. This one's going to be quite the battle. Okay, wow. Look at this! And Suicune's the fastest Pokemon on the field. I think Cresselia... oh, no. Cresselia's just slow. And he has the berry, too. Look at that. The Colbur berry. I don't even remember what it's called. And the Crunch into Celesteela. Oh my gosh, really, dude? Okay, so... and leftovers? No, weakness policy, okay. Yeah, so, and there's the Trick Room. Let's see, did he went before? Yeah, he went before me, right? So, Cresselia is, or excuse me, Suicune is gonna move last. But, if I can get a little bit of more chip damage off on the Tyranitar, one more Heavy Slam will do the trick. So I'm going to protect with Celesteela here. I might protect with Tyranitar. I could just go for like a Scald into the Cresselia and knock it out. No, because I need the chip damage into the Tyranitar though. Because I can't double protect. But he can just protect his own Tyranitar here. I'm going to go for the Scald in the Tyranitar. He's in Witchrock Cresselia too, and probably into, yeah, Landorus, so that another Heavy Slam will not be enough. Let's see if he went for Protect here as well. Crunch. Okay, into the Protect. A nice Scald here. Oh yeah, very nice. Show me the burn. Nope, nope. Did we even get one Scald burn with this team? I don't think so. If we did, it definitely never mattered. So I'm in a really good spot here. Heavy Slam, Ice Beam. I don't have the recovery anymore, but his Pokemon are all extremely low. Especially if I could pick up some knockouts here, he'll have to bring them in, and they'll have to take sand damage. And Trick Room's up. Celesteela is the slowest Pokemon in the match. So I'm in a really good spot here. Nice, that's going to be a Beast Boost for me as well. And his last two Pokemon are special attackers. And there's the Ice Beam, so a nice double knockout here. Alright, alright. Suicune's still relatively, or very, very, very healthy. So this, and then, I don't know how many turns of sand are left. Not like it matters. I'm not going to Protect here. Now, if Landorus is at 1 HP, then yes, I would Protect, but Suicune is still the, Celesteela, I was going to say Cresselia. This is the last turn of Sand, 2 more turns of Trick Room. Celesteela is still the slowest Pokemon right now, so I don't think a Heavy Slam would be enough to knock out Cresselia, though. But Cresselia can't knock me out, so I'm just going to go for a heavy... I don't know if Heavy Slam will be enough for Thundurus. Should I Protect? I'm going to Heavy Slam Thundurus. I'm going to hope it's enough. And if not, there's still 2 turns of Trick Room. This actually could be really close. No, I got it. Let's Protect and Snarl here. And then if Thundurus doesn't Protect here, it's going down to the Sand and the Snarl. The Ice Beam. And here's the Snarl, so probably we'll just pick up the knockout on Thundurus outright. Yeah. Okay. That'll seal the deal for sure. Because he doesn't have any double target moves. And so another Heavy Slam. And a Scald. I mean, there's still a chance he could crit, but yeah. There's the forfeit. Doesn't want to... It's the Rage Quit. So wow, that was actually pretty good. Celesteela putting in a lot of work there. Incredibly difficult for him to take down. But I honestly want to say, like, the Swagger Foul Play is probably what won me that game. Because the 2 Pokemon I had out at the beginning couldn't deal any damage to... I wasn't expecting him to lead with Thundurus. But the 2, like, being able to deal so much damage to his Thundurus is what really won me the game. Because if his Thundurus was, like, over 50% health there at the end, I wouldn't have been able to knock it out. And then he would have just been able to knock out my Celesteela. So that was like his only answer to my Celesteela. Being able to deal so much damage to him there at the beginning is what probably won me the game. It would have been amazing. No, it would have been amazing if he would have hit himself with Confusion and Swagger, and it would have basically just been a one-shot knockout. But very nice. And then the Snarl, like, it was in range to where Snarl could knock it out, to where I didn't have to worry about him predicting a Protect on my Celesteela and attacking my Suicune. So, because I could, well, I guess I could have just gone for an Ice Beam, but I still attribute it to that, like, early, like, first turn, or, like, second turn Swagger Foul Play. So finally got to use it. Worked out very nicely. Don't know if it was absolutely needed, but it definitely helped out big time. So, as always, link to this team, the QR code link will be in the description below if you guys want to try it out. It's going to be it. If you have any suggestions for me for any teams you want me to try out now or in the future, feel free to let me know. If you had any suggestions, feel free to let me know. If you want to battle me, feel free to let me know. But that's going to be for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.